We're back playing Baldur's Gate, but unfortunately, rookie mistake. My mic was off when I recorded this, so we're doing post commentary. So what you're seeing here is, I finished that fight. I looted the bodies, and we're taking our first long rest here. I didn't realize that this is where it takes you. I'm trying to say with my mouse that that's usually where I start this fight, is over in that area, and I didn't know you could go down here and get a surprise round on this guy. So yep, it took me a while to figure out what I wanted to do, so I made sure to hunter's mark before I attacked, because I realized in a past episode I didn't. I did it the opposite way. So I think I hit some pretty good high rolls here. Like I just got a crit there, which helped, resolve it in a fast manner. I don't have any HP damage taken right now, which I think will help going into this upcoming fight. In here, I'm just stealing all the food for the camp supplies, because I think it will become an issue in the late game. And then here, you'll see I go from my character to Lae'zel, because I want Lae'zel to go in first. So I unlock the door and try and go through, and then it blocks me, and I'm like, okay, rude, first of all. But then I open the door, and I thought about going for the tankiest guy, but then I thought it would be best to go for like as many people as I could. So I tried to shoot the oil barrel, thinking that it would give me a surprise round, but it didn't. And I guess I just don't know how to get a surprise round now. And then I forgot that since my other player characters were hiding, they are not in initiative. So that was a big mistake that could have cost me a lot. I realized it pretty early and get them back in, but for a couple, it was probably a round or two. Yeah, now I get them in. So I think that was 2 rounds. They weren't in, so I could have ended this fight a lot easier, and you'll see that it comes close at the end. So here I want to use the strategy I talked about a couple episodes ago, or maybe last episode. I said I want a Sanctuary, Lae'zel, and then use Bless to buff her up. But I don't know, it just felt less useful than I thought it was going to be. And I'll talk about it later in the episode, but I felt like it was too hard to set up in practical scenarios. Here I'm trying to see if there's anything I can use, I think for a bonus action, or oh, and I found a cowboy hat for Lae'zel, which I thought made her look cool, so I put that on her. Oh, but then I didn't realize that it took an action, so I was upset. But it's alright. There I take some burn damage. I have to take a health potion, but I get a nice high roll there with 10 health regained. I take one guy out there, Asterion. I think I want to get the guy off of Lae'zel if I'm not... Nope, I guess I'm wrong. So, I get the crit, so another high roll there. And the gaping wounds. Shadowheart, I get up to... I really just... My priority was getting people out of the initiative, so here I'm like, okay, Shadowheart needs some health, so then I'm fine with Lae'zel going down again and Shadowheart. But if I wouldn't have gotten Shadowheart up, they probably would have went for Pork Chop, which I didn't want them to, so it was good. I get a nice dodge on the big guy's attack. and now I think it's just him left. So Astarion and me can come in, end it, and pick each other up, or pick the Shadowheart and Lae'zel up. And once we're done with the battle, we had to go continue on in this fortress thing. I just realized there's no game sound either. So here we're doing the undead fight. I thought this was actually a very cool fight. I think they buffed the skeletons here by making them try to use fog cloud to like shroud your party, and I think that was smart of them to do, but I wish they would have like, to make this harder, instead of having them use fog cloud everyone like on turn 1 or like as soon as they can do it, I wish they would try and hold out a little bit longer, because I was pretty easily able to just walk out. So yeah, I guess if I was the skeletons, I would have held the fog cloud a bit longer, is all I'm saying. I found some of the protection from evil and good scrolls in the chest before, and I guess it's a little metagame. I remembered this fight, so I made sure to give one to each of my party members. So I think 2 or 3 of my party members used that scroll this fight. I think silence is really good. You can see they use fog cloud again there, but by this point, I don't know, I think they could use some better low level spells to restrict our movement, is all I guess I'm trying to get at. So now that I finished the fight, I wanted to loot the bodies, so I did that, and then... Or no, I actually looted before, so I didn't loot the bodies, and then we go into the conversation with Withers. And this character, I really want to play like a neutral character, a peaceful guy. So I kind of gave answers that reflected that. And I think this is kind of how, in the future, I'm going to treat those dialogue thing. I won't skip them, but I'll just include little snippets like that. Also, here's 2 chest locations if you don't know that. These are pretty much like some of the only 2 in the game I know. Here we get Gale, and I think we'll use Gale because we need a spellcaster, and I think just the AoE damage that he has is really good. So here I decide that Shadowheart, she is going to get left behind, and we're going to take Gale with us instead. And here we go to level up Gale. I didn't know what subclass to take, and I did a little montage here of me clicking through each of them to show that I really wanted to pick the right one. And at the end of the day, I chose Divination because I thought the potent rolls were so useful. I just thought that sometimes you really do just need one dice roll to go your way, and it would be really nice if we could have like 2 chances to change that. I've also some of my friends were talking about how good Magic Missile is, and I'm not convinced yet, but I decided to put it to the test. So I took Magic Missile, and here I decided to take Fog Cloud. I think in episode 1, that first character, I didn't, but now I realize how useful it is, so I'm going to take it. I took Thunderwave Chromatic Orb for the surfaces. So here I took a long rest again, I think, and then we are back for the grow fight. So this one I edited a bit more too, to just like the hits. I wasn't sure which style was better. You know, the earlier fight I left in a bit more, but here is a bit choppier, but you get just the action, so. So we finally end the fight. I was proud. I think we saved everyone there, and because we saved everyone, we got inspiration. So I think this actually comes in useful later. And for some reason, I just knew that I would need it here too. So I was glad we were able to do that. And once again, I told you I'm trying to maintain a neutral character, so I try and do that with the Zevlor and the other guy that was at the gate, I guess. So now I go to the shop person seller. I don't remember what they're called. And then I am showing I bought this bow, and my last playthrough I played Asterion as like more of a Gloomstalker ranger, but this campaign, since that's what my main character is gonna be, I'm actually gonna change Asterion out, I think, for Karlach in the future, but that's not the future, or that is the future, and that's not right now. So for now, he is going to be like a melee guy instead of a ranged. So here we need to go talk to Kaga, so we are going to do that. So after talking to Kaga, what's left to do is talk to Zevlor, which we will get to next episode. I just wanted to take this time to apologize for the audio issues. I'm still trying to get them right, but hopefully in the next couple episodes we can get it all figured out and we won't have issues anymore. But yeah, to end the episode, we talked to Nettie, who's the healer that we're trying to search for to get the tadpoles out of our heads. And on that, 2 of my characters level up, but not the other 2. I think the other 2 need like 7 experience to level up. So, yeah. So I swear to drink the wyvern poison or whatever if I feel the tadpole taking over my body, which I thought is a fair trade. So, and then I say I'll make sure to find Halsin too, which is good because I think I still haven't decided who all I want in my party, but I think having a druid with wild shape would be really nice for the HP. I never realized that Halsin stuff was right here, so I took some of it because maybe he'll, I don't know, take it back when we try and get him. That could not happen at all, but I just thought it was better to take it. And then I also wanted to look over there. I need to find the last rune, but I know I've seen it somewhere, so hold me to it. And then Lae'zel and Pork Chop level up, so I'll leave this episode out with me leveling them up. Audio issues will be fixed for next episode, and thanks for watching.